So, hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of TR's Corner. For today's story, for those of you who went to school with me, specifically middle school, and specifically sixth grade of middle school, in the McFarland School District, and I don't know if they still require this or not, but in sixth grade, pretty early in the school year, they take you on a all sixth grade trip to a place called Camp Timberlee. It's up by the Dells, I think. And there's a lot of science related things that you do there at this camp. It's very much treated like a summer camp, but because yeah, it is early in the year because it's very much treated like a summer camp because it's the school year would get started up in like early September, so summer just got done with. There's still a little bit of summer there, but it's starting to go into the fall season. I think they told us to dress warm and to dress cold. Make sure we have warm and cold attire for those kind of weather. And but more than anything else, for this part of this episode of this story, I want to tell you about the time at Camp Timberlee that a huge llama sneezed on me, and I got to say this was super disgusting. My dad, who was there with me, he was one of the many parents who traveled along with other student parents on this trip, and he'll tell you just how disgusting this episode of my life was. So what happened was, in Camp Timberlee, there's all these activities that go on while you're there. I think it's roughly a week long. I'm not 100% certain. And they feed you, and they give you all these things that they have to go on throughout the day. I think there's actually a compass exercise and a rope exercise and a canoe exercise and things like that. And this one really wasn't an exercise, but it was something that went on while we were at Camp Timberlee. There was like a farm place where you can pet the animals. They had hand sanitizer from when you're done and things like that. And I remember there was a llama portion of this farm, and when we were all over there, we were looking around and things like that. There was one that was really really close to me, and we were petting it. I was petting it. For some reason, my dad really wanted me to pet this certain black llama that that I was around at the time. He really wanted me to pet this certain one for some reason. And I don't know if this was a setup or what this was, but we were petting it and things like that. We were really appreciative of what was going on. There was a lot of really cute animals too. It wasn't like an ugly farm. It was very much cute animals at this little farm that they had at the Camp Timberlee at the time. And then I was the very unlucky one when this happened. This is basically the reason why I'm telling you this episode of my life for this story here today. This is where the story really got gross and it really got memorable and not in a good way. I was petting the llama, and at the time I actually had bigger framed glasses than I do today. So imagine these glasses, but they were probably a little bit bigger. For those who knew me from like way back in the day in the sixth grade, you'll probably remember my bigger glasses that I had on. And I think these frames are a bit bigger than they were. So my frames got bigger on these, and my lenses got smaller. And back then, my lenses were bigger, and my frames were small. And my frames were smaller back then. And so the reason why I'm telling you that part specifically is because at this point in the story, the llama sneezed on me. Like it had this, it was like, and what happened is I'm not joking. Yellow like liquid was all over my face. It was disgusting. And yellow liquid dots were all over my glass lenses, and it was so humiliating. And I remember my dad was laughing so hard, and I think who else? I think my friend, like I said, I'll keep them unnamed. A good friend of mine, I think, was standing behind me when it happened, or was looking in or petting another animal at the time or something. And yeah, my whole face was full of this yellow liquid dots, and it was so disgusting. Luckily, my dad kept a handkerchief with him at the time, and thank God he did. Or else I don't know what else I would have wiped my face down with, or what I would have wiped my glasses off with. But yeah, it was disgusting because like he was wiping them down for me while laughing really hard still, and like you could still see the yellow liquid smearing all over the lens. And I remember when I got home from Camp Timberlee, when that Camp Timberlee week was done with for the school. I really made sure I sanitized the crap out of my glasses that day. And but yeah, I remember that the llama sneeze incident was really gross. And I think we were actually had to go to a show shortly after the animal petting thing. I think we actually had to go watch a blacksmith or something like that, do something. And yeah, I remember it being so disgusting because he was wiping them down, and there was all that like yellow liquid smear stuff on them, and it was so gross. And yeah, not a good incident in my life, but of those who were watching in, and you know, for those who personally know me, it was a really disgusting moment in my life, and I really hope I don't have to go through that ever again. So, hope you guys enjoy these videos. I do have another episode of TR's Corner coming up pretty soon here too. So, you know, I have other videos outside of that coming along here soon too. So be on the look for those, and I will see you guys here for a future video.